Morning, everyone. Hope you're good. I'm here with Lex again.
Hello.
I've realised I need Lex when I'm going live. I went live by myself on Thursday, and I was so nervous.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
Aw.
didn't realise. I've got so used to going live with someone else with me and someone to chat to. When I went live by myself, I was terrible. I thought I was terrible.
I know what you mean. I'm not a fan of going live just by myself. Like, it's easy going on with Carla and with yourself and stuff, but when you're doing it on your own, it's like, oh, it's so much pressure.
Yeah, you don't know what to say, and I just kept waffling, and I wasn't making any sense. I feel like. We've got Laura in, and Rebecca, and Nia, and Joan. Hi, Joan.
I've just retested it. It's coming up more red on the test, which is a good sign.
Oh, good.
So
Lex is
possibly
just testing some silver jewel. Well, some. What would you say? Silver tone jewelry to see if it's silver.
And it all is.
Hughes.
Yeah.
Is Deb Hughes the one with the tin mum?
Yes, Mama Tins. Deb Hughes, who sent me the lovely friend mail this week as well.
Yes. Yeah, they're little animals. Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah. Little teeny tiny animal.
And there's Jewel and the other Joan and Mike. Hi, Mike. And I think I said Laura and Lainey and DME. And I think that's everyone so far. Hope you're all good. I've had another mystery box from Carla. Mm-hmm. I think Carla might be watching. Not sure.
Carla, you will come in, Carla.
Earth to Carla. Yeah, so I'll have a look at that in a moment. I've had a ginormous fail, and I need to be honest. Oh, it is silver.
It is silver. Do you know how? A quick explanation for people out there. Yeah. So I tested it with the actual silver solution first.
Yeah.
On the testing block, so you scratch it and then you put a little bit on, and it's meant to go red. And it was like humming and ahhing about it. And then I was like, just go for the mean test. Now, this is the test where if you do it, it'll damage it forever if it's not silver.
Right.
So this is the make or break bit. So this is nitric and hydrochloric acid, 9-carat gold tester. And if you put it on there and it fizzes, it's not silver. And I put it on there and there was no reaction, which means it's silver.
Right.
Yay!
Excellent. That's good.
Yeah. Hapus young.
So
a little bit of science in the morning as well.
Yes. I mean, that kind of went over my head a bit, but then I do find it hard to concentrate on things to do with jewelry. I don't know why.
Because for most people, it's quite boring.
Well, I'm not a jewelry wearer, really. I wear a couple of. I like my stud earrings, and I wear my wedding rings. Yes, I know, that's lovely,
isn't it?
Is it comfortable to wear?
Yes, all right, because the safety pin bit is part of the ring, so it goes like through the ring, so it's not like
not inside. Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's like a little notch, but yeah, it's fine. And then see.
And are you wearing that on your wedding finger?
Yes.
So you're married to Vivienne Westwood now.
Do you know what? I was thinking about that this morning. I was like, oh, I wonder if anyone will say anything about it being on that finger. Now, me, someone who doesn't give a shit about getting married, that's just a finger.
Yeah.
And that's the one it fits on. So it doesn't matter. You know, that's like saying, oh, if you wear it on your right thumb, that means, like, well, no, it doesn't mean anything, does it?
No.
That's just a finger and it fits on that finger. Like,
it's the same with earrings, isn't it? They say certain ears, if you wear a stud, you're gay or something.
They're fucking ridiculous. Sorry. Like, it fits on that one, but it's slightly tighter on my right hand. It is on this left one. On the left one, it just fits perfect. So
yeah,
it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I'm you know, marriage isn't really a thing anymore, is it? I mean, people still do it, but it's not like the be all and end all. There's loads of people out there that are just long term with someone. You don't have got all the same rights whether you're married or not. So
yeah, doesn't it? It doesn't really. you know, for those of you who want to do it, that's perfectly fine. You know, to me, it's just like, it's kind of pointless, really. And so it's just a finger, and I just wear a ring on a finger.
Yes.
You know.
Hi, Dawn and Pink Harpy, and Mike said he'll get round to mine, but he's only allowed out of bed for 2 hours. Mike, there's absolutely no rush. Don't put any pressure under yourself to do it. It'll get here when it gets here. I've got boxes on the way anyway. Peter's sent his, and I've got one coming from Sarah Resells, which the post is absolutely terrible here at the moment because, believe it or not, Lex, I still haven't got that fabric. That
no
is
way.
2 weeks now. They've put tracking on it, but it's only tracked on its attempted delivery, so it's somewhere in the system.
That's annoying.
Yeah. So I feel really bad for another Sarah who I'm making this custom cover for. I ordered the fabric 2 weeks ago on Monday, and it still hasn't arrived.
No, it's quite
I'm
bad.
hopeful for this morning. And also Sarah's box, she sent it on Tuesday, and it still hasn't arrived. So the actual Royal Mail is really terrible at the moment.
See, it's something to do with you, Karen, because like mine's been perfectly fine. I say that now.
It could be one of the sorting offices because it might go through one that's in like partial lockdown or something.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of places near me that are talking about going into lockdown again.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that could be affected. I don't know. So
Could be. Hello. I love silk.
Wendy's just coming as well, and Leanne. Hi, Leanne. You haven't missed much. I've just been waffling. Right. So in the what's the word? I can't think of the word. I want to be honest, right? Because everyone thinks I'm this really organized person who's like, they probably don't. That works all the time, is quite motivated and everything. But I had a really tough week this week.
I don't.
I know. People who really know me know that I'm a terrible procrastinator, and my problem is if my sales go rubbish on eBay, a lot of people will go, right, let's get some stuff listed. Let's get the thing moving again. I didn't. I just went, oh, my sales are rubbish. I can't be bothered to do anything.
No, I think that's quite a normal reaction because it's why do I bother? That thing, isn't it? It's the petulant child and you going, it's not fair. I don't like it. I don't want to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, you know, it's a reaction that,
That was a very good impression of me this week. I basically threw my toys out the pram. I was like, oh, can't even be bothered to come in here. I've been in here about 3 times all week. What I've been doing is distracting myself with, okay, one good positive thing is I have stayed on my better eating. I have cooked nearly every day, and I've written down every day what I've had. I should have written that down and brought it in here. But I've got a whiteboard in the kitchen, and I write down everything I have. So I made homemade burgers. What else did I do? Chicken wraps. I think I had bolognese. Can't think of what else I had. Anyway, I've stuck to that, so that's good. Yes, that's you, Sue. Hello, Sue. I think I missed someone else coming in as well. I can't see them now. Oh, Maria. Hi, Maria.
Do you snack a lot?
No, I'm not a big snacker because really, if I have a snack, I've got to have an injection.
Yeah.
So I don't tend to snack unless it's because my blood's going low and I need to eat something little just to bring it up a little bit. So that's a good thing. So I haven't been bored and eating.
See, I can go all day probably, like until maybe about like 4 or 5 o'clock and not eat anything. Because it's the good thing about keto is you're in ketosis and it's a natural appetite suppressant.
Right.
And so like, even though I could eat right now, I can feel my belly is empty and everything. I'm kind of like, oh, I don't fancy anything now. But when it gets to the evening, I can snack. Terrible.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. It's not blood sugar stuff. It's, you know, it's boredom. It's not being able to relax, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I probably would if I could. I can remember years ago, I used to be quite a snacky person. I mean, when we had the shop, I would just be munching all day. I would be busy as well, but I'd just like graze all day rather than have proper meals. And obviously, when you're surrounded by food as well, that's easy to do because you just grab them. So I wasn't grabbing the right things really, but I was much slimmer then. Anyway, so that's been difficult. Obviously, I had my best friend's dad's funeral yesterday, so I've been worrying about that all week and worrying about her. But she done so well. She done a lovely speech about her dad, which was, I was so proud of her. She literally just cleared her throat twice, and that was it. She was just so good. Whereas and then I burst into tears because I was thinking I just couldn't do that. If that was my dad, I wouldn't be that strong. I'd just be a wreck. So I was so proud of her for doing that.
And you said you could watch it, like you were watching it, like live, which that's very, you know.
They had the mics hooked up so you could hear people, speaking, and the woman that done the service was brilliant as well. It was just really nice. He has some lovely music as well. So there's that. Also, Darren was back working more, longer hours, and I really missed him, which I didn't think I would. I thought I'd be like, yes, Darren's at the house after 6 months. It's going to be great. I didn't. I moped about. Me and Monty both moped about.
Oh, you bloody pansy.
So, so that was hard. Because like I said last week, that normally if Darren's working, I'm really good and I get loads done. I just didn't. I just moped about and watched Netflix. And, not a lot of work was done.
Well, you've run out of Netflix.
I probably will. I probably will. So it's not been a good week. So I last night I sat there, had a word for myself, and I thought, right, Karen, you need to get out of this mindset because it's not good. You're not achieving much at all. The only thing I did last week was good thing was I gave a load of stuff to charity that came and collected it, that was sitting in the living room for ages. I dismantled the dining table, and Darren's going to make something else out of it because we never use it. It just ends up as a dumping ground and covered in stuff.
Cool.
So I did that, and I managed to do it by myself. There was a point where I was like, I can't do this. And then I realised that the legs were glued to the top. Like there was extra glue in there. You didn't have to just undo the screw. So Darren had to smash the legs off. So that was the only thing that he had to do that bit. But so I did that, and I sold the 2 chairs that went with it. So I now have space in my living room to have a proper photography area. Because as you can see in here, I'm pretty chocker full. I've got nowhere to put my mannequin and photograph unless I have that big, massive backdrop up all the time. And then that gets in the way. And all I did for a month was kept moving it backwards and forwards. So the living room gets better light anyway, the second half of the day. So I'm going to turn that little area into a photography area.
And how long is that going to take you to do?
Not long. Not long.
So why haven't you done it yet?
Because we are doing the housework after this, and Darren's going to mop the floors and everything and hoover, and then I'll put the stuff up.
Okay. So it'll be done by this afternoon then?
Yes, this afternoon.
So
I'll send you photographic proof.
Okay.
Okay. That's what I normally have to do with Lex. If I say I'm going to do something, I send her a picture.
Right.
I have listed 2 of your items.
Oh, cool. I know you sold one already, haven't you?
Yes. I've sold 1. I've listed 2. What I'm going to do is on my shop is called Karen the Sewing Thrifter, same as my Instagram, same as my YouTube. So it's the same as Instagram as it's underscore. So Karen underscore the underscore sewing underscore thrifter is what my eBay shop is called. And any listing that's part of the Mystery Box Challenge is going to have MBC at the end of the title so that people can easily find stuff that's part of the challenge if they want to help give to charity. Also, on my eBay shop, I've put everything as you get a 10% discount if you buy 2, 15% discount if you buy 3 items, and 20% if you buy 4 or more. So I've put that on as well. So I have done a little bit of work on eBay. Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Not Lex work, but
What two items did you list from mine then?
I listed the Jellycat whale.
Cool.
And I listed the boots, the ankle boots.
Cool.
So they're both on there. Yes, Lex is an excellent motivator because she is a very motivated person herself.
You say that. I think there's to me there's a difference between motivation. Motivation is like the I don't know, it's the oomph, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the thing that gets you starting. I don't think I'm particularly motivated. I think I've always had a good work ethic, and it's that. Like, it's guilt, and that's why I can't relax in the evenings. Or like, I mean, it looks like I have a lot of days off, and I do.
Yeah, but you work blooming hard when you work, so you deserve those days off.
And that comes from almost from guilt of like, I don't know, maybe guilt is the wrong word. I just want to get something finished, and that's it. I just want it finished. And so I can't write on my CV, good attention to detail, because I don't have good attention to detail.
Right.
Like I would get something done, and I will slightly cut a corner to do it so I can get it done and get it out of the way and move on to something else.
Well, that's where me and you are different then, because the reason I'm such a procrastinator is I'm a perfectionist. So I often don't start things because I feel like I'm not going to do a good enough job. So that stops me from actually starting it. Because I drive Darren crazy, because if he decorates, I notice every tiny little mistake and it drives him nuts.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised. That's horrible.
I know. So I have good attention to detail, and I'm very critical, not of other people, of myself. I'm really, really critical of myself. Really critical. Too critical. If I were my friend, I wouldn't be my friend, because I'm just so horrible. I am a bitch. So what I did was, last night I had a word with myself. I thought, right, Karen, look at the things what you're doing wrong. Okay, I've gotten into a really bad habit. Oh, post. So I've got into a really bad habit of getting up in the morning, having a coffee, sitting down, putting the TV on, watching YouTube, watching Lorraine, then thinking, oh, I'll just watch this morning, then thinking, oh, I might as well watch Loose Women.
No,
there's half the day gone.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. In no universe is like, oh well, I might as well watch Loose Women. Do you want your brain to fall out of your ears? My God!
Oh, sometimes I just turn it off, because I'm just like, what the hell are you watching, girl? Yeah, it is terrible.
Do it to yourself.
I know.
Now, my morning routine is so I'll come down. Mum's already been down and she's left half a pot of coffee for me, because that's always quite nice.
Oh, that's nice.
But I work here, but she always bloody leaves, right, the remnants of her toast, and there's like a bit of jam and stuff like that. So first thing I do, cigarette, coffee and everything, and then I wipe everything down, ready to work.
Yeah.
You see? And like, there is no sitting down. This sofa is probably the least used sofa in the world, honestly. I sit here, you know.
Oh, the armchair in our living room, we've got a leather 3-seater and an armchair. We always fight over the armchair because it's so comfortable that if I'm not sitting in it, Darren is sitting in it. But it's my chair. It's smaller than the 3-seater. Darren likes to lay on the 3-seater, but he'll still sit on it if I'm not sat in it. So we always bicker over this chair. And I said, the next time we get sofas, we're getting 2 blimmin' armchairs. Exactly the same. One's yours, one's mine. Like my mum and dad have got. Oh dear, I'm turning into my parents.
Yeah, you are. I don't know. Old before your time, Karen.
Oh no, it's not good. Yeah, so I googled keeping yourself motivated and procrastination. So I've given myself some things that I want to do this week, and it's not a to-do list as such. It's just some ideas of things that I know will help keep me motivated. So I'm going to try and work in 90-minute chunks. Instead of thinking, oh, I've got the day and I've got to do all this, I'm going to think in 90-minute chunks. And then I'm going to have a 15-minute break to have a little walkabout, maybe go out in the garden, take the dog for a walk, whatever I need to do. So that's the plan number 1. Number 2, no TV until lunchtime when I have my lunch break.
No, not even lunchtime, because you will stop. You will stop at lunchtime and go, oh, I'll just sit here for an hour and then it'll be 2 hours.
No, I won't. I'm going to have 30 minutes lunch break like I used to when I worked. 30 minutes is enough time to eat lunch, and that's what I'm going to do. I promise.
Okay.
Brownie's honour. I've never went to Brownie's, but Brownie's honour. Okay. Get washed and dressed and in the office by 8 a.m. That's another thing that will stop me mooching about in my PJs and like worrying in case there's a knock on the door and someone's got to see me in my PJs. So I forgot I didn't put any makeup on yesterday and walked the dog with no makeup on. Came in and was like, oh my God, I wasn't wearing any makeup. Nobody noticed.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
I look okay without makeup.
Yeah, exactly.
So I did that once. I was outside a supermarket. A woman spoke to me. I can't remember why I looked at my reflection of something. I was like, oh my God, that woman just spoke to me and I've got no makeup on. I had a bit of a panic.
Oh my word.
And the fourth thing is stop being so hard on myself. Because as I said, I am way too hard on myself. So that is my challenge for this week. Stop getting sat down watching television and not doing anything.
Yes.
I wish I could do that, Pink Harpy. She doesn't watch TV until bedtime.
Yeah. Pretty standard, I think.
Of an evening, what we tend to do is I'll watch my shows in the living room and Darren will be in the bedroom on his Xbox, and then we'll arrange a time to meet up and both watch stuff together. Accidentally, Darren suddenly got into Married at First Sight Australia because I've been watching it. He says, wait and wait. He now says, wait, I'll watch that with you. I've just outed him on the internet.
Oh dear.
If his mates knew, they'd laugh. Oh dear. Sorry, Darren.
I can't watch shows like that. I just really can't.
Oh, it's really funny though. It's really funny. You can see there's people that just want to stay on it, but they really don't like the person they've been paired with, but they want to stay on the show. It's not good.
I know, it sounds horrendous. It really does. But if it's relaxing, you know.
Look, Nia's saying there, is now a good time to say I'm still in bed. Had a crap few days, so it's my treat. Nia, Saturday mornings are made for lay-ins. If not Sunday mornings.
Well, good thing about being self-employed, is every day is the weekend. Yay! Now, see, I couldn't do your plan thing of like you have to be up by 8 and because I will just go, no, I'm my own boss. I can get up when I want.
And you're an in person, aren't you?
Yeah.
You always get up early.
I'm not a morning person. If I had a job like you have to be in work, like when I worked in television, you'd have to be like on set for 7 o'clock, which means I'd be leaving the house like 5:30 and stuff.
Oh God.
And I would resent that. And even on like late starts and things where you'd be in by 9, I would still be like, no, I don't want to go in. It's horrible. It's a natural rebellion thing. You know, you've got to go to work. It's like, no, I don't want to. But I can get up when I want. You can get up when you want.
Yeah, you know? Sometimes I don't get up till after 8. It depends on how much sleep I need. Like this morning, because Darren normally walks the dog between 6:30 and 7. He walked the dog, he made himself a cup of tea and brought me a coffee in. And so I was awake by 7, and then I thought, right, I'm just going to go in the shower and get ready and get the day started rather than go in the living room, sit down, watch telly. I thought I'm not going to do it. So, you know, that I was ready earlier, because sometimes I'm still putting my makeup on like 2 minutes before I go live on a Saturday morning, but I was ready an hour before this morning, which is good. So, shall I go and see if there's any parcels for me, as the postman's been? Let's see.
Oh yeah. Yeah, see what was in the post. See, I think I was up at 7:30 this morning, something like that. And that's literally just like, oh well, I'm awake, I'm a bit bored, so I might as well get up, have a cup of coffee and a cigarette and stuff. But if I had to be in work by 9 o'clock, I'd be like, screw you, I'm staying in bed. Because I can. Right, it's going to be the sound of tape. Sorry. Ooh.
Still no fabric.
Oh no.
I'm going to have to email them. I'm going to have to email them on Monday. This is from Sarah the Reseller. So I'm not going to open that now because Sarah's going to come on with me when I open that.
Oh, cool.
Oops.
You've broken it.
And then, oh yeah, sorry, Joan, that your pain's not good. I think it might be the changing of the seasons, because I've been feeling a bit rubbish, and I think that has an effect on your body. That's part of the reason why I've had no mojo. Yeah, so and the second half of Stall 69 Stephen's package has come, so I could show that after I've showed Carla's.
Oh yeah, go on then.
Right. He's not about, so could you message him?
Hang on.
You message with him. Can you message him and say that I'm going to open it shortly? Oh, that's annoying as well when you can't sleep very well and you wake up loads. Darren does that sometimes. I'm a very good sleeper, so I'm lucky. Oh, bless you. Yeah. It's not good when it's like that.
Here we go. So I've messaged him now.
Okay. Right. So this box is Carla. From Carla. Oh. Do you know what? That's a blooming good job I did that there, because that could have smashed. Look.
Oh, yay.
It's a little tiny Starbucks mug.
Oh, that's cool. That's cute. Is it an espresso one or just like a small one?
I'm assuming it's an espresso. Do you think, or it? Well, the handle.
Espresso.
There's
no X in it.
Sorry.
Just for when you come to looking it up, and you go, why can't I find an espresso? Because there's no such thing.
Oh no, I know it's not got an X in it when you spell it. For some reason, I say espresso. Espresso. Do you think it's an espresso cup?
I don't know. Again, it's like, it's a weird. Oh no, it's a Cortano. Is it Cortano? Might be a Cortano, which is somewhere in between.
Right. I was gonna say it just looks like a miniature mug.
Or it could just be that, yeah.
Right, the box just tried to do a nosedive off the bin. Hey, we have a jumper. We have a Forever 21. Oh no, Carla, you didn't look at it.
Oh no,
it's got a big hole in it.
Or maybe she's done that on purpose.
Did you do that on purpose, Carla Jenkins? Right. So I'm not going to throw that away. I'm going to see if I can turn that into a cushion. Because it is lovely and soft. It's so soft. And it's a nice colour. So we shall see if I can turn that into a cushion.
And then sell the cushion.
Yes, and then sell the cushion. Shall I write that down? Cortado. Because I will not remember that.
Yeah, I think it is.
Never heard that word in my life. Would you call that a cup? Cortado cup?
Yeah. Well, you put both in the title though, wouldn't you?
Yes. Or I could put miniature mug.
Yeah.
Right. I've had costochondrosis, pink harpy, and it is very, very painful, especially when you've got to walk a dog with it.
What's that?
It's inflammation of your chest, your what's it called?
Lungs.
No, your actual where your rib bones meet in the middle.
Right. Ooh.
It's inflammation, and it's really painful, like right in the middle of your boobs. I can't think of that word. It's a pretty floral blouse.
Pretty floral blouse.
Ditzy floral. Little looks like I wouldn't say poppies. A little red flower and navy. I don't know what brand it is. Oh, J. Crew.
Oh, that's cool. Their jewellery really sells.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's decent money.
bit of denim. I like selling denim. Denim mini skirt.
Nice.
The charity shop were trying to sell it for £4. Just trying to see what brand it is. Can't see.
I'm just doing the last of my orders now.
Right.
Doing my
Just size 36. If anyone knows what it does say, the art of sexy sweet. Oh, hang on. I can't make out what that says.
No, I'm just going to go over to Home Bargains over there to get some tubs for the daffodils. Just going to shut that.
I can't make out what it says on the back. It's some kind of. Can't see it, can you? It's too dark.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I'm not actually looking. No idea. Sorry.
Bee blend.
Never heard of it.
That's it. It's the cartilage around the rib cage, and it gets inflamed, and it's really painful.
Ouchie.
Costochondrosis. Oh, a new pair of boots, ankle boots. Oh, I can just put sell similar. They're just Asda, but they're new, and this is in this season. The browns, the suedes, the leathers, the pleathers. That's all in this autumn winter, so they should sell pretty quickly.
Jolly good.
Polka dots and polka dots. Nice polka dot top.
Done. Yay. Right. That's my things done.
Oh, look, Kath's put the definition of cortado as a beverage consisting of espresso mixed with A drizzle of warm milk to soften the taste and reduce the degree of bitterness. Yeah, that's the thing I don't like about coffee is the bitterness. It's steamed but not frothy.
There we go. So yeah, it's just slightly bigger than espresso.
Yes, good point there. They're Chelsea boots, aren't they? Those boots I just showed. Right, this is divided by H&M, and it's a dress. It's a dress that looks sort of baseball-y.
Take your trolley because you'll go to Homebase and you'll buy some plants.
This is pretty.
I know you. I've met you.
Oh, okay. This is very pretty. Sort of a like kimono style jacket with all butterflies.
Oh, I like that. That's cute.
Yeah, that's nice. Size 12. Nice red lining there.
Pretty.
All the buttons are there. Oh, it's 100% pure silk as well.
Ooh.
Lovely.
Very nice.
Oh.
Is there a branding on that bomber jacket?
Chan.
Very cute though.
This is like an open front blazer. It's papaya, which is Papaya Weekend, which is Matalan, I think, isn't it? Size 16, but it's a nice colour. Goes with my jumper I'm wearing, like a tomato red. We've got some little things, some jewellery.
Pretty shiny.
Some shinies. Ooh. What's this, Lex? Is that a collar? Collar clips?
Yes.
Oh, they're really pretty. They're little butterflies. Oh.
Are they actual clips? Like,
yes, they look like clips. Sorry.
All right. Could be for like cardigans.
As well. Right, yes.
You don't sling like in the 50s you'd sling a cardigan over your shoulders and then you'd have that to keep it on.
Oh, it's really pretty.
Very kitsch. Nice.
It's in a little box as well.
Oh, lovely.
In a little box. So I'll keep them in there. Yes, that was before, Karen. I don't know if I can get these.
Ooh, cool. Yeah. Nice.
So is that all?
So that'll be dyed howlite. So you don't put dyed howlite in the title. People don't really search for that. Turquoise color stone, and then the other one would be lapis color stone, lapis blue. It's meant to look like lapis lazuli, but obviously if it was lapis, it would be quite pricey and probably not set in. It would be set in silver if it was lapis lazuli.
Is lapis L-A-P-I-S?
Yeah. So you can just say like lapis blue because that is a color. Lapis blue color stone.
And turquoise.
And turquoise color stone. And then in your item specifics, you would put howlite.
For both of them?
Yeah, they're probably both a dyed howlite, yeah.
How am I spelling howlite?
It's actually in the specifics. It's exactly how you think. It's Howlite. And thank you, Pink Harpy. Pink Harpy says she's been listing on Etsy all week and stalked my shop. And my shop I do look at my Etsy shop sometimes. Like I scroll through and go like, oh, it is nice. Oof, you know. Like I get jealous of my own stock, you know.
Yeah.
Right. In fact, I robbed something from my shop the other day.
Did you?
I've decided to keep. Well, I've just got plain silver hoops in. I thought like, oh, I want some pretty ones. I want, you know, pretty things.
Yeah.
I don't get on well with studs, but well, I've got these for pretties.
Oh.
The silver and crystal. So I've decided to keep them because I like them.
Oh, we've got an earring and necklace set. Really unusual. Here's the earrings. Oh.
All right, cool. Good for holiday, like beachy holidays.
I'm not sure if they're silver. They're really they're quite tarnished.
Give them just a rub down with an anti-static cloth if you've got one.
Right.
You know, like a duster.
Yep. Well, there's nothing on there. And there's the... Oh, actually, I don't know if they are matching because that's more purple.
Ah, that's pretty. But you can just sell them as like a little like holiday set. You could put them together with the rings maybe.
Yeah, they're blue and that's purple.
Yeah. Just sell them, you know, a little going on holiday kind of set.
Yeah, so that's everything. So I'm not sure how many items that is. Quite a few. And as I said, I'll morning, Patricia. I forgot your name for a second there. Oh, they're just saying yours items are unique and look so professional.
Thank you very much. Yeah,
someone's banging above me.
Oh dear. Is it sexy banging?
No, it's hammer. Can you hear it?
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't sound sexy. So, remember your targets for last week?
Yeah.
How many did you achieve?
So I done the 5 dog walks.
Excellent.
I done a lot more steps. I need my phone. Hang on. Let's have a look. Now I've sent you.
Have you got a Fitbit thingy?
Yeah. I've got my app on here. I'll tell you. Right. So normally, this is another positive of the week actually, because I've been saying negative things. So this is another positive. So normally, I struggle to do 5,500 steps a day. Okay, my thing needs to sync because it's saying I've done 0 steps, which is a lie. Let me just let it sync. Right. So yesterday I done 7,285 with 13 active minutes, which is the dog walk. The day before I did 6,200 with 19 active minutes. Day before that I did 5,512, so just over, and 13 active minutes. Tuesday was a bit of a fail. I only done 8 active minutes and 4,300 steps, so that was a bit of a fail.
Well, the active minutes thing sounds quite good.
Yeah.
So maybe that could be a
target. Gets above.
Yeah.
Goes into fat burning mode. And then Monday I done 8,182, but no active minutes. Even though I took apart that table on Monday, I would have thought that would have counted as active minutes, but it didn't. So
cardiovascular.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you can up your active minutes a little bit. Like, try and go for like, you know, an average of say like 25 minutes. I
have got a workout DVD.
Okay.
just gentle, but that'll class as active minutes because you know it's aimed for older ladies, but I do it because I've got the body of an older lady. So it's Rosemary Conley, but it is quite fun to do.
Okay.
So I'll do that.
I'm just thinking as well, like, I know it's not active minutes, but it's still exercise, is you could do some of Louisa's yoga in the morning as well, and then that'll get you all like for the day.
I managed to pull 2 muscles last time I done Louisa's yoga though, so I have to be careful. I tried too hard.
Well, yeah, if it hurts, don't do it. I mean, like,
and she keeps every Thursday she sends me the message to do her yoga on a Thursday because I said I would have a go, but I still haven't been brave enough to have a go because I'm worried that I'm going to look stupid.
So does everyone, though. I mean,
People
like,
looking at you, are they?
No, exactly. I mean, like Louise and Heather will tell you that you know when they go and do yoga and stuff. I mean, not everyone gets. I've done a Pilates lesson before, and there was women in there who were getting all sorts of positions, you know, and like you're having to plank and stuff. And I was like, bloody hell, like, oh, you know. But you just do as long as you can, or as much as you can. But yeah, Heather and Louise will say there's like, you know, the accidental farts and the like, you know, the giggles and stuff, and you know, it's just what happens, you know.
Yeah. I mean, this is how bad I am. There's a certain move we were doing in the relaxation where you put your hands like that, and then you put them like that, and then you go up and then down again and do this. I couldn't do it for the full time because my wrists were getting really sore because I've got really bad wrists. So I done it for as long as I could, but then I had to stop because my wrists were getting sore, and I can't. You know, when you've got to put your weight on your hands, I can't do that for very long again because of my wrists.
But it's, you know, it's designed to, they were probably getting sore because you haven't done that movement for long, and also because you're sewing, your hands are going in different directions, aren't they? You're probably not used to doing that. So maybe just, you know, I don't know whether you could just do, you know, like that kind of thing, you know, just change it and move your wrists a lot more.
Yeah, my wrists are not good.
Like when it's really warm, like unfortunately carpal tunnel syndrome runs in our family. So my mum had it really bad and she had operations on her wrists. I haven't had it that bad, but when it gets really warm, because do you know what carpal tunnel is?
Yeah, I've had that before.
Yeah, so there's like there's your tendons and stuff go through this little tunnel bit, and it tightens when it's warm, and you feel pains, like horrible pains, and then like those 2 fingers go completely numb and stuff.
When I was typing a lot, so I ended up getting a wrist rest for my
if you have like repetitive like things and stuff. So you put like cooling packs on it and stuff. So I'm with you on that one. Like I know the pains in the wrist thing. That's, you know, but again, like it's there's ways of coping with these things and, you know, push through.
Guess what the noise is? I think they're getting a carpet fitted upstairs. But it sounds like it's directly above me, but it's not. It's on the top floor and it's over there. But it's just
echoing through
the concrete. It just resonates through, so everything sounds close by.
Oh, Nia, she says she's taken to watching TV standing up. It gets my steps in. Do you know what I used to do many years ago when I had the Wii Fit and the Wii Fit board? There was an option where you could just watch telly, and all you were doing is just stepping on and off the Wii Fit board, and that was it. And I tell you what,
the Wii Fit board.
Oh my God, do it. Seriously, get on the Wii Fit and just step on and off.
I know the one you mean. I love that step where it's
and you just change it so that the Fitboard is still on, but you just change the TV channel. So you watch your telly. By the end of the program, you've done, you know, like 1,000 steps or something. You're like, oh, there we are. You know, because I used to like the one where you could do a marathon on it. And you'd be like trying to beat the other people. Oh, cool.
Yes. Right, I've got that. So thanks very much. Shall I go and get the
I'll go get Stall's one, yeah.
Stall's. He's apologised in advance.
No problem, is it? No, he hasn't been online to see the message, I'm afraid. I don't know how many steps I would do in a day. When I worked in the shop, obviously, like I was easily getting my 10,000 a day because I used to walk to and from work as well. So I was easily getting in like my 10,000 a day. But now it's just like walk into town, walk around. That's probably about 8,000, I would think, something like that. God, yeah, Cheryl. I mean, like, yeah, you're constantly running around, constantly. So you're burning.
So this is what came this morning.
And is that from Stall?
Yeah.
From Stephen. Cool.
And this came the other day. Now, he's generously donated all of this.
Aww.
So I didn't have to give him any money. He wouldn't even take postage. I said, "You sure you don't want some postage?" And he was like,
He's a good lad, that Stephen. He's a good lad.
Pardon?
He's a good lad, that Stephen.
He is. Right, so
lovely young man.
Apparently this isn't part of it. But it's similar.
Right. Now, I got a message about that because he's a little bit worried that he's accidentally put in something that he shouldn't.
Right.
Because the thing that he wanted to put in after he sent off your box, he was like, "Oh my God, it's still at home, so I don't know what I put." So it's probably that. So that bag that you pull out might be his like dirty washing or something. So it's not his dirty washing then, so that's all right.
So the note says, "Hi Karin, don't hate me for offloading this mystery box on you. I bought this Trackmaster and Thomas Trains because I've seen other resellers do well with them. But it's just not my sort of thing. And the thought of researching and photographing means it just sits around not listed. I appreciate it's not your usual stuff either, but you did say you wanted a challenge.
Yeah.
Now it's your problem."
Yeah, it's your fault.
Stall 69.
Aww.
So I think he said to me that these don't go with the track. So I've got a big box full of track. Oh, this has got electrical. Is this the Hornby set? It must be the Hornby stuff, is it?
Well, if it's Hornby, it will have it on and it should have like a serial number as well.
No, it says Britt Allcroft.
Isn't Britt Allcroft the like the
that takes batteries
brand? Hang on.
It's got a battery compartment in.
Yeah, Britt Allcroft is like the designer, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. This one's got wires as well.
Some of them do well, mine, by the looks of it.
That says Tomy. They need a cleaner.
Like a mixture of all different bits from it.
Yeah, that says Tomy as well. They've all got like battery compartment. So that doesn't go with this, which is I've got loads of track, which all needs. Oh no, that says Tomy on it.
Well, sort it out into different makers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Into all the different brands.
Bridge. There's a bridge. I'm just trying to look at it. It's big. I don't know how on earth I'm going to photograph that on the floor, I suspect.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Let's get a bit of this and see if this fits on. Yes, it does.
Cool.
It fits on. Right, so they all need cleaning and sorting out. Has anyone put anything in the chat there?
No.
Anyone had any experience?
No. Don't think so.
I'll get my scissors and open this box then. So that this is going to be more trains then.
Or something completely random. I think you'll do well on the Thomas stuff, though. I think, I think you're all right with that.
20,000 steps a day. Blimey, I just feel knackered reading that, Cheryl.
Oh, that was Mike that said that. Oh, yeah, Cheryl. Yeah, I know. She does a lot of running around. And then she's like, but why am I still fat? You're not fat for a start. And also,
not.
Hormones and shit as well. Like, did I tell you before about I was once super skinny, and then I had the contraception injection, and within 3 months I'd put on 4 stone.
Wow.
It did not matter how much or how little I ate. It was just, horrible. So I had it dug out. Ugh.
These are different. This one's got battery compartment as well, but they're bigger. Let's just get a bit of track and see if they fit on as well.
They just look like the ones,
No. So, Stephen, you did send me the correct trains with the correct track. So these are just extra. So I'll sell these separate. Well, that one. But hang on. This is confusing. This is another Thomas, but it's smaller. My eyesight is absolutely shocking. Can I just say, Golden Bear products. That says Brit Allcroft Thomas, limited 1995.
Ooh, vintage as well. Nice then.
This one says Golden Bear as well. 2009. So this is a newer. But I mean, yeah, that's a smaller one as well. So these ones aren't battery ones. These ones, the smaller ones, probably go with the track, don't they? And see, this one's different again. That's got a battery compartment. I think that says 2000. That says Mattel. So I've got 3 different types of. Oh no, that's not Thomas. It's just blue. That's Thomas. I've got 3 different types of Thomas. 4 if you count the other ones as well.
Cool. Yeah, I think you'll do all right with them.
Yeah. That's very well played with. Look, it's very worn on the top. I've got some carriages. This one's got Toby. It actually says Toby on it. And that takes 3 coin batteries. Just trying to see a date on that as well. 2009 Mattel. So I'll have to sort them all out into. There's the little trucks with the faces on. That definitely goes with that because it's got the. There, see?
Yeah.
So my job is to clean it all up, put like with like.
Yeah, you'll do all right with them.
Yeah. Put like with like and see what prices. Yeah, all the ones that go together have all got this sort of hook thing on the back, so I can sell them as a lot. What's his name? I want to say Gordon. I think that's Gordon.
No idea.
Thomas when I was little because German BFBS television, British Forces television, you didn't have a lot of choice, and I know Thomas was one of the things that was on for kids. I do feel like I need to wash my hands now. A bit grubby. So thank you very much for that donation, Stephen, and I'm sure that will do well because I know that especially around Christmas time.
Oh, speaking of, well, sort of Christmas. So rather exciting. So Carla bought for me a bag of jewelry for me to go through and sell and stuff.
Yeah.
And in that was a rather nice bracelet, which I'd taken to the jewelers in town to have valued. And then they got back to me yesterday. They want to put it in a Christmas auction.
Ooh.
Because they said it's quite specialist with a reserve of £550 on it.
Wow.
Yeah. So hopefully if it sells, Carla gets half, I get half. Well, okay.
Nice.
Actually, Carla gets 40%, I get 40%, auction house gets 20%. But you know,
yeah.
Okay. But that's still like 220 each. Like if it sells, you know, at the estimate price. But the guy says he expects it to go for a bit more than that, maybe around 700.
Wow. So what did you show it at all when you got it? Can I remember what it looks like?
Did I show it? I think I showed it in a video. It's a snake wrap bracelet.
Yes, yeah.
With garnet eyes. I thought they were ruby eyes because everything else that has been online that I've seen has had rubies, but it's garnet apparently. It's by a maker called Smith and Pepper, made in the 60s, and it's like a sought after name. So the actual gold content and thing itself, like they first of all said like, oh, probably around 200, 250. But because it's the name on it, it's a collector's item, that's what bumps it up. So
brilliant. And is that auction house, do they do online as well as in the room?
To be honest, I don't know, because obviously I'd like to watch the auction. So I'll ask them about it next time I'm in there and go like, right, so how do I get involved? I want to watch it, you know, and see what happens. Because cool.
if they've got online bidders as well, that would be good. That would be
yeah, because then it's worldwide, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, but it's just very exciting because I've never put anything to an auction. I've never been to an auction. I've never bid on an auction or anything. So this is proper. Huh?
What date is that? The auction?
Oh, I don't know yet. I don't think they fixed a date for that, but it'll be their Christmas spectacular.
Lovely.
You know? So yeah, so I'm dead excited. Yeah. So yeah, I just got the call yesterday. You know, because first of all, I was a little bit like, oh, £200. That's a shame. I was hoping for a bit more than that. And then when they came back yesterday, they're like, oh yeah, it's all in the name. See, it's like, get in.
Brilliant. That's great.
So nice Christmas presents for me and Carla, and obviously for the person that buys it, because it is gorgeous. I mean, that's why I put the reserve of £550 on it. So I was like, if it doesn't sell for that, I'll keep it. You know, because it's lush, really is. But yeah, when he said like, oh, you know, hopefully looking around 700 mark for it, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll let it go for that. So if it's 550, they take 20%, so we're looking at like 400. You know, so 200 quid each. That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, brilliant.
You know,
fantastic.
Yeah. So well happy with that. It's very exciting. Very exciting.
Right, I'm going to call them goal/targets for this week.
Cool. Yeah.
Try not to put so much pressure on myself, because we know I'm not good under pressure. So I'm going to put, because I did not a lot with regards to the mystery boxes. I've got another mystery box there. I've got 2 more coming. So I've got to get this stuff sorted out. So photograph.
Just to answer Cheryl there, she goes, I bet Carla's well chuffed. Carla is like, no, it's yours. You keep it. No, like no, you found it. It's like, yeah, but I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't for Carla, because it's like a contact that she has in the charity shop. So I wouldn't have been able to buy it if it wasn't for you. So therefore, she's like, no, it's all yours. I'm like, no, it's not. It's not. So, it's only fair, isn't it? It's only fair.
Yes. Well, that's very nice of you.
That is, that's just what you do, isn't it? It's just what you do.
So photograph most of the mystery boxes contents that I've got so far. Obviously, that's going to probably take me a good half a day to sort out and clean the Thomas stuff, because it's very well played with. Right. I'm going to go for 3 days this week of 20 minutes active.
Cool.
Right.
Oh, Leanne, so you might have seen in one of my vlogs, I had a gold snake wrap bracelet, and I took it to a jeweller's in town who have a link with an auction house, and they're going to sell it for me, like on my behalf, take 20% commission. First of all, the jewellers valued it at around £200, but they've taken it to the auction house and they valued it for between £500 and £700. So I've put reserve price of 550 on it. So there we go. Just a
catchy. Me and Darren have both agreed no takeaways this month and no unnecessary spending. So I am not buying myself anything, and I'm going to try. I don't need anything business-wise for a while. So
speaking of unnecessary spending, so obviously I've got my ring, and this is also completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So I ordered this from Boohoo.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Let Lynch eat your heart out.
Look at this.
It looks very cozy.
Can't see properly. But in it, lush.
Oh, yeah.
Proper long.
Just don't get caught in the rain in that. It'll end up twice as heavy.
Love it. It's my new coat. It is very nice and warm. Sorry, yeah. Unnecessary
on the auction, but you'll probably have to get permission, won't you, from the auction house to do that?
Oh, I don't think you're allowed to film in there at all. No. I think, yeah. But we'll see. I mean, if it comes up online, I can maybe like film the screen or something if it's an online auction as well. I don't know. Find out more information closer to the date.
Yeah, I rang my sister as well, and I said, I've really missed not going and seeing my family, because I go quite regularly, and I haven't been since February. I'm really missing all of them. I had a long chat with my sister, and she was like, "You're so hard on yourself." I was telling her about how rubbish my week's been, and that, and she was like, "Nobody else is putting that pressure on you except for you." And I was like, "I know." I just do it. I don't know why I do it. I put so much pressure on myself. You can't find my eBay. Bear with.
Yeah, can you put a link through, please?
Yes, I'll see if I can. Hang on. I go on my shop. In the chat. There we go. There's a link to my shop. It's called Karin_the_sewing_thrifter. Oh, look at that pimp. She's a pimp.
I'm so pimp.
You just need some chains around your neck.
Well, I got plenty of them.
And a couple of gold teeth.
Oh, I'd love some grills, man. It's so weird.
Darren's got a gold tooth.
Yeah, but I want the full, like, proper grills, like all the way across, like.
Yeah.
I mean, not permanent ones, because you actually just look like a
completely gold. He had a filling, like quite a big filling, and they don't do that anymore, do they? Do the gold? It's when we first moved back here. Don't think so.
No.
They use stuff that just looks like tooth. Right. So, any more gold?
Right, so what have you got so far?
I've got photographed most of the mystery boxes. 3 times 20 minutes active.
Did you do your eBay listing for your face masks?
No. I know. I need to do that. I'm going to put aside 1 full day of sewing where all I do is sewing. Okay.
Right. This now turns this turns into a non-negotiable now. Okay. That's been on your list. Yeah, it's been on your list like every 3 weeks, for 3 weeks now. Like, come on. Like, it's non-negotiable.
Do you know what's stopping me? It's the multi-listing thing, because I don't know how to do that. And I should just ask Sue, because Sue does it, doesn't she?
Or Karen. Yeah. Right. Or you could just try it yourself and do it, and then you'll know how to do it because you've tried it.
Yeah.
You don't need to ask Auntie Sue. You don't need to watch a promotional video or anything like that on YouTube. You just, go, okay, how many different variants are there? There's 7 variants or whatever. Take a photograph of each one, and then it just asks you, which photograph do you want to use for this one? Which price do you want?
So it's straightforward. See, I haven't even looked. I haven't even looked because I'm worried I won't know how to do it. So I just haven't looked at it.
Well, look at it today. Look at it today, and you'll see how easy it is. Just do a draft for it. It's really easy.
Right. That's it. I can just do a draft. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay, so that's eBay masks. Should I put on my list clean the trains?
If you want to.
I quite like cleaning.
Weirdo.
So I don't think I would stop myself from doing that. And I usually give myself 5 things, so we need 1 more thing. I did have my bath, last week's list, right? I did 5 dog walks. I did list the hat on Facebook, but it's had no interest. So I'm probably going to have to list it on eBay as well. Have a bath. I did have a bath.
Good.
I didn't do the masks on eBay. And I've got to design some mystery box challenge thank you notes for people that buy items from the mystery box challenge. So if you do buy something, put a note in when you buy it, note to seller that you're helping out the mystery box challenge, and I'll put a thank you note in your order.
Remember, you were going to go to the shops at some point.
Yeah.
Have you done that, or are we just completely ignoring that?
We haven't done that. To be fair, I could have gone with Darren there, but he's just gone to the shops. Yeah.
So can you aim for a shop visit?
Yeah. I know. I've got to put myself out of my comfort zone.
And just get past that hurdle. Because the thing is, right, it is great people, like joining in this challenge and stuff, but it can't last forever.
No.
And at some point, you will need to, Yeah. So just pull that plaster off.
Yeah. And it's held me back a lot in my life because I love my parents, but then my parents are really good at saying, look, if you don't want to do it, don't do it.
Yeah,
They give me an out.
whereas
They've always given me an out.
yeah, my you know, my mum is just like, what's the matter? Just do it. Just go on. And that's why one of my favorite things is it's what my lecturer Claire said to me, and I was like, yeah, that's the one. Feel the fear and do it anyway, because the fear is good. You should fear some things. You should have that adrenaline rush and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you do it anyway.
Yeah. If you're not feeling that, then you're not challenging yourself.
Yeah.
And you need to challenge yourself. And I know that very well. It's very easy just to stay in the same place and just coast along. You know, I know a lot of people like that do that. It's all well and good, but then you'll look back and go, look at all that person's done. I've done nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Me a lot.
Yeah. I watched a lot of Loose Women. Like, do you want that
to
on
be fair,
your
I've only just recently started watching that. I never used to watch it. It's just since lockdown that I started watching it.
Okay.
But you don't learn anything from it. It's just some women talking about what their opinions are on things. You don't learn anything.
Of course not.
With Lorraine and This Morning, I do learn things from them. Joan's been to 200 shops since the relaxation. That is brilliant, Joan. Well done, you.
See? Joni Jo, she's been a bit like Sue as well. I mean, you know, Auntie Sue is, you know, been shielding and stuff. And you know, she'll nip out sneakily and stuff, and you know, she's gone to the auctions and things. Like, you know, it's time now.
I'll be honest with you. One day, I think it was Thursday, I nearly had a panic attack when I was out walking Monty, because Monty was doing his business and a couple pulled up in a car next to me and got out, and they were really close to me walking into their house, and then a jogger ran past me. Both those two things happened within about 10 seconds of each other.
Right.
My heart rate shot up. I got really stressed, and when I got home, I nearly had a panic attack. I had to calm myself down. I rang my sister. She calmed me down.
Can you work out what were the elements of anxiety at that moment then? Did you think that you were going to catch COVID off them and die?
No.
Okay, because logically, that's not true, is it?
No.
You have to be in contact with someone with COVID for a certain amount of time, very close contact, and none of those things happened. It's
like I'm scared of people getting close to me. That's what I feel like the fears turned into. I like when I went around my sister-in-law's for lunch, I got really panicky when my family members was starting to get too close to me. I got really panicky and overwhelmed. So it's like when people are getting too close, I panic.
Okay.
It's almost turned into like how I feel when I got claustrophobia. It's a similar feeling.
Okay.
It's ridiculous, I know. That's why I'm worried about going to the shops, because I'm going to have to get close to people, in close proximity to people.
It's just what do you think is going to happen when they're in this close proximity? It's the finding out what you think the end result of it is. You know, so if someone was stood there, you know, what is it about them stood there that is making you nervous?
I'm worried that they're sick and they're going to give it to me.
Okay. But you need to be talking to them for 10 minutes you know, inhaling them.
Yeah.
Touching them.
Yeah.
You know, like logically, like,
it's
I mean,
logical.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, like, I do know what I have a fear of not fear. I get very nervous flying at takeoff, especially, right? I'm all right when we're up, take off, freaking hate it, right? And I know logically, it's not like I think we're going to crash. I'm like, I know we're not going to crash. I know I'm not going to fall out of the sky. I still hate the feeling though. But again, the end result of getting over that is I get to have a bloody lovely holiday.
Yeah. So I've got to feel the fear and do it anyway, basically.
Yeah. Because
holding me back.
Oh, and yeah, like Leanne says, all shops have very small numbers of people allowed in at the time. There's, you know, like the Oh, which one was I in yesterday? Oh no, it was the post office I went into, and they were only allowing 2 people in. And it's quite a big post office, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Blimmin' heck,"
Yeah.
there's loads of space in there. And everywhere is sanitizing, and they'll have people go like, "Right, oh yes, okay, I've done it 17 times already today, but yeah, go on then,"
Yeah. See, it's also because my plan was, right, we're going to walk to those charity shops, that the 2 that are near me, we're going to walk there. They're both still closed. So if I want to go to a charity shop, I've got to go on public transport, and that's really making me nervous as well. I've become scared of going on public transport, which is ridiculous. I've got my bus pass, I've got my free pass, so I can go on anything for free. I'm annoyed with myself that I'm still panicky. It's ridiculous.
Just when you're in these situations, try and this is what I do that for a start. Give yourself some time. That helps ground you.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit of concentration, or you pinch yourself and you do the, right, smell something, look at something, hear something, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And like, so what is it? Try and break down. So what is it? The thing that I'm panicking about right now. Do I think that person is going to jump on me? No, I don't think, because they're running past.
Yeah.
No, but like, do I think they're going to come up and lick my face? No, I don't think that. So try and rule out all of those things, like as it's happening. Do I think the couple going into their house are gonna, come and scream at me or something? Like, no, they're just going into their house. They've gone now. In fact, by the time I thought this, they've already disappeared.
Yeah.
Like, the danger is already gone.
It's because I couldn't move, because Monty was in the middle of something, so I couldn't move. So I had to stay there and let them get out their car and walk quite close to me to get past to go up the garden path.
When you say close, how close was close?
Probably over a meter.
For a second.
For a couple of seconds.
Yeah. Which is, like, I completely understand it. It's irrational fear. I have an irrational fear of spiders. Put a spider in this room, I'll be like, no, just no. So
I'm so mad at myself because I'm such a control freak, and it's like I'm out of control when I feel like that, and I get really cross with myself.
But there are ways of coping with this, and the longer you do this, the worse it'll get.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I
know.
Come on.
You're looking forward to the time it gets changed to 3 hours twice a week. Yeah, I can imagine, Mike. You see, the thing is that there's me moaning about, and there's people in a lot worse situations than me. I've got, I can just go out and walk. I need to do it. I know I need to do it, and I will do it. I'll do it with Darren because he can support me. Darren's been going out. I mean, he went to the local high street for me and went into the bank and everything for me, and it was all a mission that was the bank have basically said, I'm sorry, but you have to come in and sign this form. If I want this money, I've got to come in and sign the form. I was hoping to get away with it where Darren could go in my place, but the bank have said no. So I need to go to the local high street and go to the bank and sign this form. Otherwise, I'm not going to get the money. So, yeah, that is something that I need to do.
And you can do it, and you've got to do it now. You just got to. That's it.
Do you think I can, Lex? That's the thing. Do you think I can?
Of course.
See, I've made myself feel stressed out now. Yeah, meet up.
I remember that. Yeah, I was a bit drunk.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't meet you, Leanne. I was so gutted I couldn't go to that one. That's the one I haven't been to, isn't it? The last one we had.
Yeah.
It was bad for Darren's shifts. See, right now I could really do with just getting on a train and going and spending a couple of weeks at my parents'. I could ring my mum and say, Mum, can you pay for my train tickets? And she would in a heartbeat, right? But the only person that's stopping me from doing that is me. And my sister said, why don't you come and stay with us for a little while? You know, have a break in Essex. But it's a lot harder to get to my sister's than it is to my mum and dad's, because you have to go through London and you have to change trains in London to go to her, unless I go to Suffolk and then get a train from Ipswich Station. But that wouldn't make sense. If I went to Ipswich Station, I might as well see my parents first and then go to I don't know. The plan is I want to really do that, go to my mum and dad's and go to my sister's. But
is it a direct train?
No.
So where would you have to stop to get to Ipswich?
Peterborough.
Peterborough. I don't know where that is.
It's not Midlands. It's south. You go Newcastle to Peterborough. Peterborough is a big station that a lot of trains go from. So
Right.
A lot of changes are at Peterborough, and then Peterborough to Ipswich. So I always have to stop once. I wish there was a direct train.
I've been on plenty of trains, like now during lockdown, busy ones, quiet ones, everything. And even on I don't know what it's like in central London, because obviously I wouldn't want to go on the tube. On the best days, I wouldn't want to go on the tube. It's bloody horrible.
Yeah.
So I don't blame you for not wanting to go through London. But honestly, like I've been to Bristol train station, God knows how many times. And the first time I went there, I was like, oh my God, it's like ghost town here. Seriously, it's just mad how like completely dead it was. I was like, oh, this is creepy, and like Cardiff Central, I traveled during commuter time, and like it was fine. Everyone is wearing their masks. There's gaps between people as well.
See, that's another thing with wearing the mask. I get panicky when I've got the mask on, but that's my claustrophobia. So I have had a go at making, this is just like I just used some scrap fabric, but I had a go at making a mask that sort of sticks out more so that it doesn't feel close. But I'm going to have to, it was really fiddly to make. There's no way I could make these and sell it. It just take too long to make. But I might have a go at making another one that's got the elastic bands rather than the ear loops, because it won't stay. I've got funny ears and ear loops don't work for me. So I need the bands. But I think if I make another one of it, see how it's
got a bit more space in there to breathe.
Yeah. So I'm going to have a go at making one of them so that I'm more relaxed wearing a mask than it being right up close to my face. Thanks for all the encouragement in the chat, by the way. I do appreciate that. And a lot of you have done so well. But I think a lot of the ladies feared this would happen to me. They kind of predicted it coming because of the way I was talking before. So I'm not surprised that it has.
But don't let it get you down, because again, small steps, and at some point the want and the need for you to crack on with your life will outweigh the fear of it.
I mean, I'm sure when the charity shop that I volunteer in reopens, I'll really want to get back in there. And if it's not working on the actual shop floor, I mean, I mostly worked out the back anyway. So yes, you did. Yeah, and that's not fair. You guys got a lot of criticism for being
actually supportive.
Yeah. And I need that. Because I don't get enough kicks up the bum, and I need that. I've got a lot of people around me that just accommodate how I am because they're used to me. And I do need harsh words now and again.
And for me to call you a twat every so often.
Like I said, I'm used to that because my friend Marie calls me worse. But I love her to bits and she loves me to bits. So we're like more like sisters than friends. So, I can take it.
Yeah, we all need to kick up the ass sometimes, don't we?
Yeah. Hi, Carla. Did you see the jumper? The first thing I got out of your box.
It's going to be a cushion instead. It'll be a lovely cushion.
It's got a big hole in it.
But it's a look. It's meant to be there.
Yeah, it's got like a pull there as well, which you could probably poke back in, but I think that's an actual by the strands and that. I don't think that's supposed to be there.
It'd be a nice Christmassy cushion though.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's so soft. So soft. It's okay, Carla, don't worry. As I said, I'm going to turn it into a cushion.
Lovely.
I've got this to turn into a cushion as well. This is a bit of
Ooh.
this
Nice
is made in Scotland tweed. And that is going to get turned into possibly 2 cushions.
Lovely.
Because it's got a couple of holes in. And one of the cushions I'll take that out and put it on the cushion.
Cool. Yeah, I've got whenever I bought anything that's like nice, you know, like say shrunken wool and stuff, Mum's turned it into a cushion. So like these two, that was a pair of trousers and that was a jumper. And see how she got like the buttons on.
Yes, I've got some big buttons, some chunky buttons as well that I'm going to put on. Oh.
Ooh.
I've nearly broke my computer there. I kicked the bin and the bin hit the eject button on the disk drive and it couldn't open because the bin was in the way. I was like, what's that noise? Right, so I've got some goals and targets and I'm going to actually have a productive day and the television is not getting turned on. And I'm going to do some shiz. And I love the little Starbucks mug, thank you. It's not it's
Cortado
cup.
There we go.
So yes. Well, I need to pick a day for sewing as well. And I'm going to spend the whole day sewing. Because sewing is my happy place anyway, and I feel happy when I'm doing it. I don't get stressed out.
Well, you're the boss. You choose whatever day you want.
Exactly. Yes. Thanks, Lex.
That's
You've been great this morning. You've made me feel more motivated and
jolly good.
Better about it all.
Don't you dare leave this now and then go like, oh, I'll just sit down. No. Darren's just popped to the shops. He's making us brunch, so I'm going to have my brunch because I haven't had any breakfast. We're having French toast and bacon for brunch. And then we're going to do the housework together. Then I'm going to set up my photography area and photograph it and send it to I'll put it on Instagram as well. Cool.
So yeah. See it. Right. Love so that. Thanks everyone. Have a good week. And hopefully next week next week I'll report back on all the stuff I've done.
Yay. Good.